Chapter 21. Sri Sadguru said, Sri Vijayendra had a well-known disciple named Raghavendra. He was very famous among those who had realized secret import of Vishnu Tattva and was adept in playing the veena. Though poor, the most dispassionate man was quite contented. Even when the family was in dire need, he never begged from others. He was not like other pundits who engage in vainglorious talks. That great man was always engrossed in singing the glories of Lord Hari. Being contented with what came unasked, he led a happy life on this earth. That great scholar and magnanimous person refused even to accept the recognition by the king lest he might acquire fame. Thus he lived humbly. He led a peaceful life, having subdued his senses and anger. He stood beyond the worldly code of life and the daily routine, mundane activities, and always immersed in meditation on Lord Vishnu. He had cut asunder the binding ideas of I and mine. Free of concerns and apprehensions, he procured food from alms of others and looked after his family. Once that enlightened soul was afflicted by hunger. Going hither and thither, he became exhausted until he finally reached a chowltree. He was clad in rags and was very lean due to abject poverty. His voice was very feeble due to starvation. Looking at his appearance, people made fun of this Brahmana. The keeper of the chowltree was ostentatious and puffed with wealth. He failed to know the true worth of Sri Raghavendra, who was like a fire covered by ashes. When all other Brahmanas were being fed, this starving man joined them on his own uninvited. The keeper became very angry and tantalized him. Sri Raghavendra was sitting with his head bent down in shame. The keeper forced him to get out. The keeper of the chowltree failed to know his greatness. Taking him to be a poor Brahmana, he ordered him to prepare sandal paste. Though the Mahatma was grief-stricken with hunger, with great forbearance, he prepared sandal paste, reciting the Agni Sutra. After the meal, the chowltree keeper requested all Brahmanas to be seated comfortably. He supplied them all with the sandal paste, betel, and nuts and paid his respects to them. As soon as the Brahmanas applied the sandal paste prepared by Sri Raghavendra on themselves, they had an unbearable burning sensation all over their bodies. Not knowing the reason for that, they inquired the chowltree keeper. Later, they came to know of the extraordinary greatness of Lord Raghavendra. The Bhagavatas were bewildered to learn that the burning sensation was caused as a result of the offense committed against a Bhagavata. They took all refuge in Sri Raghavendra, the well-versed Vedic scholar. All those Brahmanas were relieved of that burning sensation by the mere touch of Sri Raghavendra. All of them praised highly Sri Raghavendra, the repository of forbearance. Thus, Sri Raghavendra had immense power and glory, yet he was very poor. Along with his entire family, he engaged in Vishnu Bhakti with a controlled mind. Within a short time, Sri Raghavendra, the steadfast took sannyasa as instructed by Sri Vijayendra. In order to bless all people, the saint went round the earth propagating devotion to Lord Krishna. When his end was approaching, this great devotee went inside his Samadhi monument, Brindavan, situated on the bank of river Tungabhadra. He entered the Samadhi state and breathed his last. That devout man who reads the life story of Sri Raghavendra gains all the best boons by the grace of that exalted personality. Thus ends chapter 21, entitled Sri Raghavendra Charitam of Book 3 of Sri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.